Shall we continue? If I'm right, we were about to start... Yeah, we're about to start Act 2. I wouldn't say we did too bad, if I'm honest.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, didn't notice that. To the Void Ship Bridge instead. Ooh. Good lord. I'll take that. That's significantly better than the sniper rifle I have. Oh no, one second. Oh, there we go. All sorted. My drink went down the wrong way. I forgot that she just randomly does that. Thanks be to the Emperor you're alive. Your ladyship were most gratified by your return, and the crews are full of zeal and carry any orders that you may have. Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approaching the sun. Black creations of inhuman make, amalgamations of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star, and then, my apologies, but I struggled to find words to describe that terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void. Drukhari. Strangers as if a shadow suddenly fallen on ribs this time. As if we didn't have enough troubles on our hands already. A breed of Eldari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The designs of their ship matches the previous descriptions of the Voxmaster. Like all Xenos, the Drukhari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They arbor a fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of the twisted intellect. And many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the enlightened eye. The theft of the sun is one example of what they are capable of. Observed stealing suns in the Koronus Expanse. The situation calls for immediate action, Testralund. We continue this conversation later if you wish, but right now he gestures towards the deck teeming with tumultuous activity. I believe you should assume command. I fear that Rykor Manoris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave this system as soon as possible. However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy or who are worthy of rescue. Besides the small number of our own shuttles, we have the shuttles salvaged from the starport. That's as it applies. We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for people saving the people of a dying world. Through the power of prayer, the God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and followed her up to the sky, away from corruption and death. We must do as she did. Direct all our efforts into saving those people who at this moment look to the heavens for salvation. The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the holy relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the electro priests who guard and tend to it. Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are getting ourselves out of risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than anyone on Rykor Manoris. The von Valancius' dynasty cannot be allowed to perish, and so, lamentable though it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. Dark Pools are resolutely fascinating. The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge towards death. The finale of the cult of the Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event, a world that has been surrounded with servants of the archenemy, and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving their souls. A sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope of stopping them in this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombing of the Electric Beast Monastery. If we blow up the reactor, a thermonuclear reaction will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from the fate far worse than death, and we will save Rykard Manoras from becoming an outpost to the archenemy. Only death can rescue these people. The Undying One has reached out his hand to this world. It is time for him to reap his harvest. We must not reject his design, lest millions of names never reach him, and instead perish in the depths of the Imperium. Death is mercy, Domin Testra Lund. Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste. The planet is burning and raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it from orbit. As do I see the storm that is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows ever more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents. I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking. We need to get out of here while we can. Something lurking in the depths of your consciousness bristles at the passing thought of saving people. The spike of horror you feel takes your breath away. It's as if you are planning to steal the prey of a mighty predator. The planet is already wrapped in a thread of stretching out from the warp. It deserves to have a new master. Those you rescued to the starport are given the coordinates and shelter so you find surviving aristocrats and their families. As a sergeant of Malgar's troops, we shall help you control the crowds of frightened commoners and prevent the shuttles from being overloaded. Thanks to you, we have salvaged many shuttles from the starport we can now use. And of course, we're loading transport and the ships will cost us precious time. Do not deceive yourself. You detect a flicker of something beneath Heinrich's sanguine mask, anger, bitterness, whatever it may be. It does not seep into the interrogator's dispassionate voice. In that case, I consider necessary to point out that the mark of the archenemy could influence your ship and rescue any people that keep in mind in the future. I've got our shuttles past the vacuum. Maybe so. This is the hard crust of sacredhood. The engine's components in this. In the middle of the tumult stands Pascal with the data in his hands, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of the world around him. Hectic storm of prayers and haphazard rituals raged on. Pascal still a statue. As the maelstrom makes no attempt to bring it under control. There is no hint of shameful panic. Our ladyship, warp spawn have invaded the ship. We have blocked their advance by depressurizing one of the information, but only temporary measure. The crew have been ordered to arm themselves and pray to the success of the Lord Captain and her engine seer Prime. They would only be a hindrance. I am searching for a way to rectify the error. Well, the warp sextant is not responding to him as the ship's spirit is rejecting our prayers in anger. Whoops. Fierce Prime says, you are right, this is my temple. Tech comrades heed my instruction. Mayhem immediately subsides as the crew's actions falls indiscernment logic. Non-Messiah's servants start working in sync and binary clamor becomes a symphony of reports, which the Magos coordinates like the skill conductor. The Omnissiah guides. They surrounding the conjugates almost drown the sound of the bustling bridge behind you. Pascal pouring intently over the status slate. His hands extend to Mackinnon judgment. Please, take your place at the conjugator, Lord Captain. The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking light and endless rush of symbols and digits on the screen background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm shimmers in the depths of your mind, the typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnissiah's creation. Among the numerous controls, you see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle, the same one in the warrant chamber. With imperious force, servants of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit proposition. Senior technomants, recite the prayer of general a current data report. Operations will be marked with the campanological protocols. Omnissiah rejoice. I'm just doing my best attempt at his voice without the sound modifications. I inform you that for the purpose of safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating of the datasmith blessed are required. If this is not done, then a launch of this volume of aggregate calculation errors could result in the destruction of the datasysts. But as we do not have 100 hours at your disposal, we must omit this procedure. Looks down at the data slate and says, a minor deviation from this rite of operations for the sake of appeasing the spirit. Place your hand inside the throat of the conjugator guardian. The cyber gargoyle, which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from the veins of will serve as a key to the data core, where the machine spirit dwells. To it we offer our prayers so that we may bypass the predictive protocol for defective connections and launch the warp sextant. The laws of the Omnissiah know no exceptions, and so in this ritual, I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in whose abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, and you may receive his blessing. You have to just clamp down your hand, breaking a delicate boreal sheath and releasing warm red liquid into its gullet. At the same moment, the image of the vid screen before you changes. Album. Lord Captain. Please, you will anger the machine spirit. As the conjugate sim in this skull into cognition shut just with a screech. The skull rattles towards you and this stops nervous. Benevolent voice, a voice receptor. Pascal emits a sequence of binary signals and then is silent for several seconds. I hypothesize that the defect is located in the analyzer block. I will register the reaction of the signal, but no processed response. A temporary override is permissible. The Magos intently studies the vid screen. Jesus fucking Christ. The shell was created on a forge world unknown to me, initiating standard invocation of the machine spirit. Pascal leans over the additional equipment and sets his hands on the controls. At the same time, for a quiet stream of God machine code begins pouring forth from his vox. Lord Captain, as I now ask you to address the machine spirit, speak the following command. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine. Oh. Sorry, I'm like weirdly falling asleep here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Okay. Pascal, one of the conjugator vid screen turns red. Pascal sees this and raises his hand, signaling the rest of the tech priests, then withdraws the connector from his sleeve and connects it to the machine. Servants of the Omnissiah, make now the offering of cleansed data crypts to the machine spirit so that it may be filled with their true and collaborated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our hearts. In meek solemnity, the acolytes offer up the cleansed data crypts to the warp engine one after another, repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contracts with sacred undulants, Pascal inserts them into the conjugator slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy senses. Foul-smelling clouds of smoke from the loss of the blood of the cyber gargoyle continues to drink from you, and the world swarms before your eyes. Let this mechanism awaken in renewed purity. Pascal enters the sequence commands and raises his head, watching the vid screen. Suddenly stops dead. No. His fingers fly over the command runes. Entering command after command, his mechadendrites, by clicking the pincers, pull at one lever after another. The vid screen fills with a strange string of symbols. Completely incomprehensible to you, but clearly convincing to the Magos. 1 second. Oh my lord. Oh, I feel weirdly tired. Okay. After a few seconds, one of the data commands on the conjugate emits sparks. A few minutes later, another one does the same. The next bursts into flames and gives off a foul smell and smoke around you. The Omnissiah servants break off from their prayers, and as someone bursts into frantic bleeding. Pascal mournfully grates out. This mass of errors in the warp ship sextant's calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be fulfilled with the motive force. We are alternate. We are the alternative raisin protocol. Or throw them. The tech priest bends over slightly. I can't get some. While the other vid screens are filled with more and more strings of symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks a static image. Pascal is too engrossed in switch roll. Oh, stab, true, stab, false. Most likely the residue cognitive functions of the build servitors. Omniscience, Shieldus, and Grentus. Query. What query? The conjugator servant creaks quietly in its joints, a sound that drowned out by the binary hums and the tapping of command runes. Right. I know I've just started. Can you just give me like 5 minutes or something? Because I'm struggling to stay awake here for some reason, and I don't know why. So I'm just gonna like get a bit of fresh air, see if that perks me up a bit. All right, just bear with me. Sorry about this, guys. I'll be with you. Just give me 5 minutes. Pause music. Back in there. Here we go. Triumphant sounds a binaric hymn. Pascal's next vocalization goes unsynthesized as he sees the vid screens begin to stabilize one after another. The strings frenetically gallop across the green background and replace the stable image of regularly updating status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red. Vox crackles in shock, but his report is as clipped and clinical as ever. Registering warp sextant activated. Registering data stream stabilizing. Registering 0 data errors found. Reporting the warp engine is ready for translation. After a pause, Pascal adds, I am also reporting evidence indicating a category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function, and in defiance of deactivation. Lord Captain Raver here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I've received confirmation from the Agency of Halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and rearing to go. We're ready to begin the translation to the warp, your ladyship. Give the order to commune with the translator of the warp. Waiting for you to ascend to the captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us. We're about to fucking warp jump. Oh, interesting. The windows close. Or the shutters go down. That really does just leave it up to just the navigator. She must, because I don't fully know like how it works. Oh.
Flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void ships plunged deeper into the Koronus Expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Yeah, as I said, I don't actually know how they navigate. Like, do they tell the captain where they need to go? Is that how it works? Or do the navigators steer the ship themselves, like, using their mind? Right, are we going to get any voice lines, or am I going to have to do the talking again? Lord Captain, allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Orselio informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Furbunda system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are waiting your permission to begin the process. The Furbunda system is home to Footfall, the only Imperium outpost of the functioning wharf in the Koronus Expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp, and to allow the servants of the Omnissiah to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds on the dock. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish the connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate, Dragonus, Janus, and Kyavagama. Master Zachary Wees has received an invitation previously adrift the Imperium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote. Apparently the Liege is anxious to meet you soon as possible. Footfall, place of the filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me, I imagine. He will be interested in talking to you too, Tesserland. I will be leaving your voice ship when we arrive at Footfall, Tesserland. Once that is done, consider Lord Inquisitor's task complete. Your Ladyship, young Evane Winterscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for the hospitality and for saving him a certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark the Footfall. Lord Evane swears he will not forget this debt to you. I hereby inform the rogue trader that during the comprehensive system inspection rite, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogito that are concealed from prying eyes by means of personal cipher and sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Unit Testralund von Valancius has been added to access this, assigned to Identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the Captain's Conjugator provided that she possesses the data decrypting key. You detect the hints of something curious, something resembling curiosity in his voice. Vladimir Takara is the very peculiar young man. Consider your upcoming conversation a baptism of fire in Footfall's political area. Such things are not spoken out loud, but Liege Takara is the appointee of the Kazbaleka mission, one of the most successful crime syndicates in the large robber baron crime syndicate in the Kelix sector. They specialize in cold trade, the buying and selling of all kinds of Xenos rubbish. Footfall was previously run by a liege who did business with several criminal factions at once, but he suffered an accident. The reins of power were picked up by Vladimir Takara, who whose appointment benefits not only the Balaka, but also the most powerful ally in the Koronus Expanse, rogue trader Caligus Winterscale. Vladim is a slippery yet very cautious fellow. He does not usually beat around the bush and does not pay mind games. Perhaps more importantly, he is no fool. Fools do not rise in this high in the Caspilacan hierarchy. Keep all this in mind. You are a rogue trader. You stand above him in status and wield considerable power. Having said that, history has seen cases where the Caspilacan barons crossed swords with the rogue traders and have emerged victorious. Do not forget that and remain vigilant. The Caspilaca, vile tech thieves, barks at the lasso like a profanity. It's another Footfall. It is the largest port and trading capital of the Koronus Expanse. It has a dockyard that will allow us to inspect and repair the void ship, and it boosts its own astropathic wire. The Koronus Expanse communications nexus. Not to mention pirate hangouts, smuggler caches, and forts belonging to dozens of gangs, groups, and factions. In the Koronus Expanse, the Imperium relies on this as an outpost. The fringes of humanity's domains rarely resemble its central world, but so long as Footfall serves the Emperor, insofar as it can, it will be considered a citadel of the Imperium, although I have heard that the types it sends are underwhelming, to say the least. Due to Footfall's remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. Many of the goods can be procured there would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. Moreover, Footfall is the domain of the rogue traders who transcend certain Imperial laws by virtue of the warrant they bear. Argenta, who is this with? He is the head of the Drusian mission, the cult of St. Drusus, a legendary hero Arjevan Crusade, who founded the Calyxus sector of the Imperium of Man on Footfall, and one of the many prominent clergymen in this sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any loyal servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodora on her voyage. I need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your voyage ship, I request that we meet the Reverend Hieronymus. The shed of blood has washed away the taint from our bodies. It is only right that we now wash our souls with the blessings of the servant of the Undying One. The Drusians, like the blood-spun web, are devoted to asceticism, rejecting wealth and luxury, and surround themselves to his service. Though their thread is different from ours, the first spinner spoke with them with great respect. Ooh. The arrangement between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was I transport to Footfall or no further. I dare not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, Destra. Encouraged with a curious look and a polite soul. An interrogator of the Inquisitor seldom gets to hear such words. Thank you for your hospitality. Hey. Victus begins issuing instructions. The massive ship appears to change with her every word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start preparing for the shift to the real space. Measured chanting fills the corridors with the safeguard of the vessels of the crew. Victus turns to you again. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise. And you inheriting the title, Liege Takara will be informed. It is required so that we can use the dock, and besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, it is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive in the station with the proper pomp ceremony, or choose to visit incognito. According to Footfall's unwritten laws, rogue traders enjoy special privileges that exceed even the powers of the Liege. However, they may choose not to exercise those privileges in certain situations. Well, an official. I shall explain if you do not mind. As per this unwritten rule, every rogue trader arriving at the station has a right to veto any of the Liege's decisions. But there's a catch. The Koronus Expanse is home to several influential rogue trader dynasties, and Footfall is where their interests intersect. Of course, that does not prevent any certain persons, namely Caligos Winterscale, from subtly pulling the strings on Footfall. If you, as a new rogue trader, start your career with an official landing and parade in your honor, the other dynasties may see this gesture and become challenging their sphere of influence. I do not see this as a bad thing necessarily. Old Man Winterscale may take slight offense. Corda will be put on a guard, but you have just risen to prominence, and most people in the Koronus Expanse have not yet heard about the Theodora's departure yet. Must be made clear that the banner of Valencia soars as high as ever. If I may, I would recommend arriving in incognito. You will have plenty of opportunity to savor the sweetness of the burden of power. But right now is the last time you can take refuge in obscurity. This way, your arrival will not draw much attention, and the people you will treat you as a person and not as the almighty sovereign anointed by the Emperor. It could, in some situations, I was gonna go officially, but yeah, I'm gonna go incognito. It will be done, Lord Captain. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties. Okay. Back to a little bit of free roam.
Lord Captain. I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are the Lord Captain, my direct superior. I am not prepared to address you in any way other than as regulation dictates.
Okay.
As you wish, Lord Captain. What would you like to know? I used to be an officer in the Navis Imperialis. No. Used to be is not quite right. It was not simply a job. It was my calling. The essence of my life. I was proud to serve Lord Captain Theodora, but in my heart and mind, I'm still an officer of the Imperium.
Okay.
I met Lord Captain Theodora on a mission where the Imperial Navy was providing reinforcements to the rogue traders' army on one of the frontier worlds. Our acquaintance was not easy. Working with people outside the Navy hierarchy has never been my strong suit. It was to my great surprise then, that after the mission's completion, I received a referral to leave my service in the Navy and join the rogue trader's personal council. It was a difficult choice for me. But I saw in the offer a chance to serve the interests of humanity even more effectively than in the Navis Imperialis. You do not need me to tell you just how remarkable a person Lord Captain Theodora was. I recognized her at once as a true leader and formidable creative force. One who had built a protectorate amidst the dangers and wildness of the Expanse. You could say there was no one among the naval command who was willing to impede the wishes of the rogue trader. To do so would be to risk their own position and their relationship with Theodora. The Lord Captain possessed certain contacts in the Imperial Navy. Contacts which she used to request help during the conflict on the border world. And which enabled her to make me an offer that resulted in my joining her retinue. The Navis Imperialis is an ancient institution with its own mandates and muster lists. On occasion, in the heat of an official briefing, or an informal discussion, I violated those rules, determined to press my point. It is challenging to choose the words to accurately express my opinion on a situation or the actions of others that do not sound overly scathing or confrontational. Many in command were inclined to view my manner of speaking as unbefitting a person of my rank. What? Lord Captain, any allegations of improper feelings or unsanctioned relations are utterly baseless and bordering on the insulting. Utterly baseless. I am a widower.
Oh.
I am a father of 4, and if my information is not outdated, a grandfather of 11.
Jesus.
My family lives on Dargonus. None of my children express any eagerness or aptitude for serving aboard ship, and I would hardly have insisted that they follow in my footsteps. Of course. Lord Captain.
I just realised though, he calls Theodora by her name. I wonder what they saw. It's Kibble.
Domin. I met her once when I was young. The Vizier saw a serpent hiding among those close to Domin Theodora, ready to sink its fangs into her throat. I was ordered to find the serpent and sever the soul from its body. I watched and waited for weeks. I hid among the shadows, the air ducts and the faceless masses. Once I found the serpent, I sliced off its head and returned to the temple. I doubt that Domin Theodora ever saw me, but the 3 ritual cuts I left behind on the body let her know that this death was pleasing to him. They sent us a grand feast from the upper decks before the cycle's end. We gave it to the hungry.
Oh, damn.
May the undying...
Very kind. Oh, there's Pascal. Abel? Oh yeah, Abel's alive. I forgot about that. Oh, that's cool. He's got a half and half jacket. Sure. A servant of the Omnissiah who called himself Abel Hanuman is staring intently at the conjugated screen while it's connected sacred computer machine to Augmax inside the prayer. No, prayerfully bowed heads are moving servitors. You have to language silence. He looks away and stiffly says, "The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all." The running of the binary protocols was bogged down, dissolved in false commands. The filter has separated the correct signals from the incorrect. The running has been restored to its swiftness. Tech Brother Abel has passed the diagnostics. The pernicious influence of sacrilege procedures has been completely eliminated. Statistically, most survivors of schismasticals infestations are left with only severe cognitive impairments. However, Tech Brother Abel's mind, being a less typical nature, has not been damaged to such a great degree. On his eyes dart on, desperately avoiding icon. What was flawed has since been purged, but the shadows of the hunt linger. The cog is dismounted, and no judgment has been made. In the absence of judgment, threat remains. Who will make a judgment? I will. Make an trade. On Abel's shoulder repeats his voice, heavy like a wheel. I will make the judgment that will avert the threat. There is no need to frighten him. No, Tech Brother Abel is harmonious, and harmony is beauty. It is so strange, an urge to protect beauty from the horrors of the grotesque. Thank you. Autostatic in the words. The naming of the names is not an index to the text. The naming of the names is the text. Abel's answers can be enigmatic. His mind works differently from ours. He thinks in harmonic imagery and notices the symmetries and proportional relationships to the world around him. Poetry would be the closest analogy to how he perceives and interacts with reality. Imagine there could be poets in Pascal. Super is gone. At this point in time, the cycle has broken and reshaped into a rising spiral. As armament envisioned. In Pascal, let's a raspy, static-filled sigh. They are connected. My hypothesis regarding Abel's connection to the blessed armament is confirmed. We watched the soul light a solar wind. We took to the footsteps of the ominous sire. Left, he walked to the desert. This is an onomatic computation procedure. The depersonalized minds of the machine servants are in a data dream, processing enormous arrays of assorted data and aggregating them. Virtually all result in such synthesis are scrap data, but occasionally we will have noted coincidences whose exactness defied logic. It is extremely rare and venerated form of statistical augury, but Tech Brother Brable is adept in this form of appealing to the Deus Machinus. That's not any meaning. But you notice a few of them are the combined formula of computational graphs. Abel peers at you inquisitively and then shifts his gaze to the vid screen, and you could swear that a smile lights up on his face under his augury. A crystal is exquisite in clear water. A deviation from the cycle's trajectory has been increased, as was armaments, which Abel lowers his head and his fox synthesizes a broadcast of a lyric hymn you do not recall having heard before. Its sound is full of vibrant energy, and its precise rhythm is nothing short of pleasing to the ear. A rare thing for the language of the Adeptus Mechanicus. An inexplicable air of pride. Tech Brother Abel has dedicated a lesser aria to you. The piece is distinguished by a high degree of acoustic harmony and is fit to use as motto, auxiliary identifier, or epitaph. Thank you, listen. A gift is disproportionate, but it does signify a personal affinity. It is how we execute the quest for knowledge in hope that the machine god grants us an epiphany, so that we may discern a logical connection in mass of absurd data, which will propel our comprehension forward. If it goes back to let's go. They'll go to our sound roads on the desert. As though the planet's tectonic. As the planet's tectonic shifting crashing, but the mighty rumbles. We follow the path charted by great minds, but that path leads to dark places. Oh god, there's a lot. The cycle has advantage of predictability. Abandoning it will plunge the collective into perilous space of uncertainty, which will inevitably lead to disaster and the risk of universal annihilation. The doctrine of the discontinuing the cycle may herald good things to come, or it may be the death sentence. Only the Omnissiah knows all and comprehends all. Others are mere prophets who interpret his wisdom as far as their own comprehension permits. Let's renounce our path. The doctor and head on it. This statement is true. The annihilation promised by stagnation is inevitable. Annihilation in the course of crisis change is merely probable. Sorry, can't read today. And meekly waiting for the foretold decline is shameful and constitutes a betrayal of the quest for knowledge. Under profundity, drains and passing was giving way his familiar subject. I am glad to see you. Fair enough, my G. Alright. One more person I would like to speak to. Unless I'm at the completely wrong end of the ship. Want to go see Cassia. We'll go back to my quarters. But before I do speak to Cassia, I do need to change this. Oh. Damn. That's a nasty looking motherfucker.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. As the only voice of our family on this vessel, it is an honor. As long as your questions are courteous, I will answer every one of them. You are shrewd indeed. My ancestor charted that route while fleeing the enemies of humanity. They say the Emperor himself was his guide, because the warp expelled their vessel without a single loss. Unfortunately, the lips of those who relate this tale seep with disgusting green hubris. I think Kalain Orselio was simply a skilled navigator. By all means. I have enjoyed your company.
You're very welcome. Okay, let's head to me quarters, shall we? I've spoken to everybody I'd want to speak to. Although there's a lot of people here. I wonder, like... Oh god, there is so much. I'm afraid it is not immediately familiar with us, so please allow me a moment. I said the House of Finances didn't see the silent components of the vessel, and with the dignitaries of Fiery Reckoning. Now transactions records of the ship picking up a cargo from Calvagama. Well, this is odd. Data log ends there. Apparently the ship has had some interactions with one of the workshops on your industrial world. I beg your pardon, your ladyship. This is the extent of the system. No. Okay. So I don't think they do any missions. I'm gonna check now because I think we're in chapter 2. We are indeed. Tattered Spirits. And then the classified information. Bridge. Oh, so it's on the bridge of the Von Valencia ship. Oh, there's a fucking door there as well. Oh, this leads to another compartment. This leads to the chambers. See if there's anything new. Doesn't look like anything new. Yeah, nothing new. Oh yeah, my picture. Okay, so what does it say? The road trader's conjugator on the bridge once belonged to Theodoria. Pascal is sure that it can be used to decrypt the... Is this the conjugator? No, bridge technomat. Yeah, because what was that thing he was praying at? Was it this? Oh no, it was this. Oh, there we go. Reflections of the bridge lights are playing on the... Lord Captain, the machine spirit of your mechanism slumbers. Should you wish to awaken it, use the key of your blood. So it's close around your arm with a screeching clack. You feel a cold metal pierce your skin and draw blood. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly, filling the numerical combinations. IH-630 tech bridge. The sacred mechanism is awake and ready to receive. Pascal has informed me the system has encrypted data still. Without another word, the tech bridge turns to the conjugator, raises his hands, and the prayer of binary code pours out of his Vox device. The servo motors in the bowels of the machine grow louder. Its undulating hum respond to its chant. Numerical combinations run down the screen. Find the hidden. The machine spirit has discovered numerous critical errors, and the data is damaged. The tech bridge stops abruptly, and a green glow is vising errors. Registering an intact segment, the machine spirit has spoken. The worlds of Kiava, Gamma, and Dogonus hold certain data repositories. The mechanism is ready to provide the rogue trader with key data that can unlock said repositories. The gracious machine spirit was willing to transfer the data keys to the house of Valansis with a means to elect to a hypodermic tattoo augment. If you are ready to accept the keys, place your hand inside the servitor's mouth. Let's tackle unseen, something burning hot. Needles pierce your wrist, but the sharp pain only lasts a moment. The electro that has been planted inside your wrist has been enough to open the repository doors. Everybody's augment fingers out around the control panel. The Omnissiah favors you. The machine spirit is willing to commence the calculation procedure that could restore lost data. Let out a crackle, and then sounds stop. An unmoving numerical combination lights up on the screen. The tech-free synthesized voice, almost concerned. Data has been restored, but it is only a single phrase. Litanies of the motive force. That is the sacred mechanism of salvage. Blessed are the Omnissiah's deeds. The repository on Kiava Gamma has a security system guarding it. The machine has recovered the code of light. Cool. So that's that one then. Has the secrets. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Koronus Expanse it is. Not Koronus Expanse. Footfall it is. Oh god. Lord Captain, River's voice over the Vox sounds weary rather than annoyed. I'm getting reports of several ships moving towards us. Judging by the fact they are not responding to our hails and the telemetry shows the trial of micro batteries, they are not here for a chinwag, ready to issue orders to prepare for battle on your command. It's possible. They could have hired some scum, or maybe it's just a pirate who saw the state of our ship and decided to push his luck. I don't think so, Lord Captain. There'd be no reason to. It'd be easier to blast these scum to smithereens than to evade them. We'll warn Footfall we're coming within a few macro salvos. Ooh, we're about to do some fucking ship battle, motherfuckers. This'll be fun.
I can see crimson lights in the void.
Cobra class destroyer. That's a big bitch. Okay. You have engaged an enemy in combat. Battles in space and on the surface of planets work quite differently from one another. In space are separate into 3 zones, marked by various degrees of brightness. Accelerated zone, mid-movement zone, and end movement zone. Ships travel at high speeds even during combat, which is why both your ships and those of your enemies must move a certain distance each round. You can only end your turn once your ship has traversed its minimum required distance. Excuse me. To move your ship on any accessible cell on the battlefield, once you do, you will see a hologram of your ship and allow you to evaluate the efficiency of the future attack. This is you doing. Left click to come in. Okay. Potent Vow. I completely forgot that was the name of my ship. So, what are these? Are these? Void Ship Ram. 10% V. What's this? That's what it was. These torpedoes can move. I'm gonna attack. I'm starting from the next round. I'm gonna attack. Dorsal. Wow, that's dorsal cannons? That's fucking cool as shit. Oh, I thought they all had abilities among this ship. I guess they don't. Torpedo control. The ship is equipped with an arsenal of weapons which differ in terms of range of fire and a variety of ways to assault your opponent. The ship can attack each of its weapons once per turn. Note that these can be fired as the ship moves, as attacking does not end the ship's movement. Okay. Each of your ship's weapons has a separate attack action from the panel at the bottom. And click on the attack icon on the firing arc and consider the position of the battlefield advantageous. Select an attack at the bottom of the screen and attack an enemy with and to attack an enemy with. Then left click on the enemy ship. Each turn you can use your ship's attacked once. Maneuver your ship in battle. Positions. Oh yeah, it does. It moves diagonal. This is very similar to restart shields. Wait, are my shields down? Bad. Some ships are protected by shields. To deal damage to such an enemy, you must first pierce their shields. 2 shield arrays cover the sides. 1 protects its bow and 1 its stern. When facing an enemy ship equipped with shields, choose your angle of attack wisely and direct your fire to the sides of the shields are weakened or completely depleted. The Rogue Trader's flagship, the Rogue Trader's flagship is likewise protected by shields. If the enemy attacks you from the side where your shields are weakened or depleted, the ship will take damage. Restarting shields reduces the flag's combat efficiency. On this next turn, it will have reduced movement.
Macro cannon. Open fire.
Nice.
Let the void sort them out.
Your fire the torpedo salvo will appear on the next turn priority order. Once that turn begins, you will be able to direct them. Your own torpedoes can pass to the space occupied by your flagship without damage. As soon as the torpedoes reach the still adjacent to the enemy, they explode. An enemy ships can attack your torpedoes and destroy them before they reach the target. A well-placed shot will destroy them in 1 salvo. Oh. Not bad, not bad. You moved a bit close to your pal there, didn't you? Oh shit! They took, man, they have a wide ass turn. My turn. I need to reassess this because they've got no abilities. Here's stopping the second. Ooh. Hell yeah, I can give him a bit more movement. Oh, that could have reached, but I didn't decide to use that for some reason. Oh. Ah, they're gone. Damn it. Oh, they're about to disappear. Jesus Christ, they are going fucking far, aren't they? Oh, yep, that can reach.
Prepare for acceleration. Fire at will.
Bye, Felicia. Jesus. So it does take like wide ass turnings though. Is there a way you can just rotate your ship though? I think that'll do. Oh, these are the, oh, I see, these are the end phases.
Take us in.
Okay, fine. Fucking hell, man. This is tough.
Engage the engine. Keep up the pressure.
Because we're just going around and around and around and around and around each other, you know?
All hands, prepare for
Come on.
acceleration.
We can get this. Yeah, too far away. Damn. Okay. It's moving slightly closer, but it's still out of my range. As I said before, it's insane how fucking big these ships are. Shit.
Make every shot count.
Hell yeah.
His tarot foretold this outcome.
Ooh. If this penetration damage the ship soul, this damage remains at the battle and must be repaired. Open the void ship management screen to repair. Use scraps in your repair ship to hold integrity. Scraps can be found while exploring star systems and collected. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, hull repair. There we go. Features. Ooh, I forgot about that. Rank 2. Oh, it hasn't leveled up yet. Posts. That's not what I wanted to do. I want you at the head. One selected, one turn. Shield Master. Oh, he does get a thing. It overloads the enemy shields redistribute. Okay, so he does get a bonus then. He also gets one, but I don't know how you unlock this though. It looks like you have to unlock him here by probably being in the ship. She gets one too, which is a void jump, shallow jump. She also gets one too, which is like an augury kinda. Okay, so I have picked the good ones, and they just need to be leveled up, I assume, by having this kind of stuff. Let's have a quick look. What do we got? Let's have a look with in this solar system first. Okay, here we go. okay. Fuck it, let's just do it. Begin scan. Tithe grade undetermined. It is a fucking dead planet. Dead world added to the worlds of Expanse. It's literally nothing. This is just like a meteor. Oh, Lord Captain, the station's airlocks have been sealed from in the inside. A Vox recording is stating the priesthood of the altar of Templum Calaxis X17 Sanctuary has no desire to communicate with the laity. And of using access to guests on the basis of the Adeptus Mechanicus privilege of inviolability, granting them sole jurisdiction over sacred rites. See, so I need something there to get into them. Druser's Blessing. I just flew into the sun. We have flagship Druser's Blessing with a small escort dead ahead. They're requesting a direct Vox channel patching you through. Damn, he's an Inquisitor, or he at least works at the Inquisitor. He's a big motherfucker. Chartist Captain Austerius Thorfast. Alexander Cluxon, after a brief pause, a dry, low voice. Greetings, Lord Captain. I am honored to speak with the rogue trader of House von Valencias. May your name be known through the ages. Chartist Captain Austerius Thorfast, bearer of the Free Charter of the Merchant's Fleet. How can I be of service? We deploy supply routes for Chartists, you see. My ship is the representative of the merchant fleet in this part of the Imperium territory, yet we do not have a fixed charter-defined trade route. Our mission is to establish business contacts with voidfarers in need of regular ship repairs and those who are interested in specialized goods. Oh. Cool. Immediately consume. This provides 50 scrap. 13 speed along with low acceleration. Ooh, strong acceleration and racing. Along with low acceleration and braking. Augury array provides target 90% hit chance. Torpedo tubes. Mars pattern brow battery. Repulsor shield. It's doubled against enemy kinetic attacks. It's for each sector. Oh. Wow, that goes far. Oh shit. Oh, he wants ship parts. Damn, yeah, he wants nothing to do with that. He just wants ship parts. I'll take, and I'll take. I'll take that too, because I might as well. Awesome. So he's a trader. Ship. Flagship. There it is, a ship. Upgrade increases ram damage or reduce damage suffered when ramming another ship, and this is upgraded hull. Holy shit. Upgrade hull. Upgrade that. So that is a new upgraded engine. New upgraded engine. New void array. Telemetry. Didn't get new armor. No components available. Mars pattern macro battery cannons. Okay. Oh, I see. Fire 4 plasma torpedoes and then a long-range lance. Or I can equip 2 lance weapons to it. Okay, I see, I see. Okay, cool. I guess Footfall it is then. Alright. We're gonna make it to Footfall. Whatever cutscene happens, we'll use that cutscene. And then we'll take our the proper break that I usually take. Hi, Factotum Janris Danrak. Your ladyship, something sinister is unfolding among the survivors of Rykard Minoris. There have already been several cases of evacuated refugees being either found dead or dying. All of them have been blinded using various means. I fear that the reason to believe that there was agent cult among the people who come aboard. I knew the anathema would not fully release them. Let's just drive it away. Give me the proper report on the refugees. How are they being quarantined? The serfs and the planetary wardens were assigned to 2 auxiliary lower decks. The commoners are riled up and frightened by the calamity, so to keep their senselessness in check, we only assign those of sound mind to work upon the sedative gas through the ventilation to map systems. Tell more about the killings. 11 bodies have been found thus far. The first victim had their eyes burnt out with a gas torch. Jesus Christ. The second had acid splashed in the face, and the third was found wandering around on their last legs with a metal pin sticking out their eye sockets. They died before we could interrogate them. The rest were killed and disfigured in similar ways through blinding. No traces of the enemy. Okay. It will be the ladyship. If I may interject, there is no need. The interrogations have already been conducted. I put the enforcers on alert as soon as the first body was discovered. Though I decided not to disturb your ladyship until I had the results. Well, now I do. We have already arrested, let's see, 4 perpetrators at the scenes of the crime that had yet to take place. Though those are not murders, they are suicide. The people apprehended were about to blind themselves and end their lives. I am confident that all that perished did the same. When questioned, they all did the same thing. They are all haunted by the sight of the dying Rykard Minoris. Even in their sleep, they see it in the horrific pictures. So the sad wretches would do anything to make the nightmares stop. Jesus Christ. Certainly, O Lord. Except I am afraid it is not just the refugees. Uh-oh. 3 out of the 4 people were arrested were members of the crew. Oh no. Oh yeah, the Welshman, and left their minds scarred. We all bear the mark of the dark catastrophe, for it was the attention of the ruinous powers that braved the very souls. May the God Emperor have mercy on us. You were warned, your ladyship. It is regrettable that you did not listen. Yeah, go fucking suck a chode. Fucking prick. Yep, that's my team. I didn't know that. Melee attacks always have a 100% hit chance, but they can be dodged or parried. Didn't know that. That must be what a weapon skill is to prevent the dodging. Wow. Servo skulls! Relationship, working at the appropriate we were told that you were prepared to arrive on Footfall, so we were trying to attract little attention as possible. Liege representative, I'm here on behalf of Liege of Footfall, Lord Vladimir Takara. The Liege awaits your chance to speak with you at this residence, but if you would happen to have other business ventures, I could serve as our guide to tell you more about the station. This is so familiar. Behind the amber-coloured scatterings of the words of welcome, far less appealing hues lurk murky and diluted. The look of someone accustomed to lying and hiding their intentions. There's certain problems, your lordship. The Liege can acquaint you with that better than I am. And a polite, soft tone, you detect a slight hint of nervousness, it is as if she is reciting a reply she has carefully prepared beforehand. You really should talk to the Liege about this. I'm just.
Hey, newcomers!
What the fuck?
How's this for a warm welcome?
Your arrogance will be your downfall. I'll bleed you dry.
Okay, am I able to set up? I am. Cool. Oh, I can get her there. Pascal. There. There. Abelard. Ooh, there's loads over there. Fucking hell. Actually. Get her there. She's going to do the most damage. Abelard here. And then Cassia can go here. Okay. That just started some shit. So before we do that, we're going to go and have a break, I think. So I'll see you in about 5 or so minutes. Oh, I have to let me dog out for a pee-pee. Well, both of my boys out for a pee. I ain't got no damn drink. Just quickly maketh myself a drink. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to finishing this week because I have a whole week off of work. Because I take my birthday week off every single year because I ain't working a shit. Gonna be going to almost smack my mic then. Gonna be going to IKEA apparently as well. And my local Asian supermarché. I'm very much looking forward to especially that. Because there's a lot of shit I need to pick back up. I tell you, and I want a load of boba teas. Because I was always in the mind like boba tea, ooh, everybody loves boba tea, like a weeby thing. I love Japanese stuff, just to say that, you know, very clearly a weeb as well. I was like, boba tea, everybody loves boba tea, it can't be that great. I love boba tea. I love the juice tea, but I also really like the actual like milky tea ones as well. So strange. All right. Who goes first? Pascal. Oh my god, look at all the abilities he has now. Good lord, this is gonna be weird. Marks an area of 4x4 cells on the map at the front line. All allies in the 4x4 gain 15 bonus to the and all enemies suffer plus 9% more damage. Oh god, there's more here as well. Okay, what's this one? Rear. Last area of 5x2 cells on the battlefield. The rear. All allies in the rear in over penetration. Again, over penetration critical hit chance. The Grand Strategist marks the 5x2 cells on the back line. All allies in the back line gain 15. Pretty good. Pretty good. But what we're gonna do is dob as many of them in as possible. Whoop. Sorry, Agenta. I completely forgot. Oh, this is a free action? No shit.
Request approved.
Magenta is next. Man, I can blast through all of them. What if I change to the Flamer? That won't get all of them, but it will. Oh, it'll catch the vast majority of them, though, which is good. So what we'll do is concentrated fire to increase that to as maximum as it can go.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, baby. Holy shit. And then we'll do that again so that she gets the extra bonus. There's another group of soldiers. Oh no, they're just workers. Can't throw a grenade though. That's fine. Can I? Can't do that either. Okay, that's fine.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Cassia. Fantastic. And then this one is empowers the next attack to deal 4%. It empowers the next attack. Tactical for every tactical advantage the math. Yeah, but I've forgotten how to get tactical advantage though. Oh, there we go. Every 5 momentum gained by the tactical. Okay. So what we want is... Oh, the range has increased a lot though. Jesus. Yeah, I can't reach her. That's fine. I guess that's this one do. This gives you extra out range. That's fine. She's gonna get bipped again if I do that. So what we'll do is make her resistant.
I'm afraid not. Do not dare ask. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not another foe painted black.
Disgusting ability.
Here we go.
Here we go. Missed. Fucker. Missed again. Missed again, fucker.
Let's make it quick.
There's even more. Oh, I got this as well. I forgot I had Master Tactician.
On it.
So hang on. Isn't it person? The next attack they deal an additional 4 damage to a stack. Yeah, but how do you get tactical advantage stacks? The Master Tactician grants 1 stack attack for every 5 momentum gained by. Oh yeah, I've got loads more momentum than I used to. I could do Psychic Scream, but it's not really the most advisable when my gun deals. Blood-stained Amelia.
I'll see to it personally.
Did I hit her? I did. That was a decent chunk of damage. Okay, healer Genta.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Oh, that actually hit her. Damn. Oh, she had a shotgun. Ooh, that sucked. Sorry, Abelard. Oh, Cassia. Fuck.
Hard next time.
Oh, look, it's even got a passive as well. And the line of sight marks additional openings, I see. So if I jump this side,
Will step is a blessing.
it does significantly more damage. Holy shit.
Death comes in silence. Trust me. Come, the other side awaits. As honor ordains.
Huh. And then we're gonna
It
do
will be done.
pop this out,
At your beck and call.
that out. There we go. Oh, he's T-posed.
An exemplary strike.
And restores all AP and grants 4. I think I can get there. 1, 2, 3. I can.
For von Valancius. A tactically sound approach. It will be done. I took care of this one.
Nice. Point blank the fucker.
Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
Oh my god, he can still move?
I took care of this one.
It missed him and shot the one in the back.
I've seen worse battles than
Good
this in my
lord.
time.
There we go.
Let's get to it.
Oh, you're making such a bad mistake attacking Kibble. Is this guy alive? No, he's dead. Okay, cool. Let's get him there.
Running binary override.
I can only use one of them a turn. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, this should hit all of them.
Not a battle, but an execution.
That's disgusting. Pascal was not joking when he just said it was that's an execution.
Rejoice in battle!
Okay, if I'm right, against +3 weapon skill plus for every stack of versatility. That's 4 more stacks of versatility. So I need to switch. If I'm right, I need to switch per attack. That is a different type. So I'm going to use an attack that is a different type from the previous attack. Other types are single shot melee attack or a single shot or burst area. Will the flamethrower reach that far? No. The range isn't stupendously wide. Revel in slaughter.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Get as
God
close as I
Emperor,
can.
move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
It only costs 1. Concentrate fire.
I'll do it.
Fucking eviscerated the bastard. No movement? Alright, that's fine. Okay, so Cassia can freely move.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Disintegrate the fucker. I should have done that to bolster the next attack.
If I may.
You bring it down.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Allow Abelard to get his next attack. Once per combat, the warrior does not use. End the turn immediately to grant all adjacent allies 1 extra AP.
At your beck and call.
Make you just a tad weaker.
It will be done.
Go for a simple strike.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
An offering of blood.
You missed. Okay. I think he's in my range. Yeah, he's in my range.
It's as good as done.
62 damage. That's fucking insane. Oh my god. You fucking nearly killed the old man.
And shield.
Can't jump, you fucker. I was able to jump behind her.
I shall not fail. Death is a blessing.
There you go. And combat is over. There's a very warm welcome. Unwashed worm. Oh, bless. Your leadership, those guys were at Anvers. They're a gang. They're the worst, I'm telling you. They're scared of no one, not even the liege Takara. I'm expecting more bans. Does this thing happen around here a lot? Shooting, yes. Attacks on nobles, not very often. Unless it's Anvers. They're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing and gutting somebody. They're wicked heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules. Yes, I'm sorry, your ladyship. I must go report this to the liege. They killed her. They killed my lady. Oh, this is terrible. Just a normal fucking day. Chainswords. Simple chainswords. That combat shotgun is quite nice. So I'm going to take that. Hang on, let's put that all over here, and then we'll put that there. I don't think I want anything else. Not really sure who's going to take the shotgun though. Oh, it's because of the fucking ship thingy, that's why. I mean, couldn't see why Abelard wouldn't have it. Should put that in the cargo hold because I have no heretical followers. So add to cargo. Add to cargo. I'm gonna keep that because I want it to remind me. Dodge. Oh, that's light armor. I also need to get it's because I want Testra to learn fucking brain is gone. That's right. I want Testra to learn Xenos weapons. That's the word I was looking for. I wanted to learn Xenos weapons. Doesn't mind because he seems to wield loads of shit, and I want her to eventually get a melter gun. Either a plasma gun or a melter gun, and then keep with the bolt pistol chainsword. I don't think I personally would feel okay with her having a fucking Xeno web. Not Xenos weapon. My God, the words are not there. Eldar. I wouldn't even feel okay with having an Eldar weapon. Although, I would love to be able to. I hope that in the new DLC, I've not looked at what it is, so I know no idea on it. The DLC that it's Tau weaponry. That would be very cool. Loot. There's fucking loot.
My options open.
I mean, I'll take everything. Oh, carrying rust stalkers. Oh, he's cool. Damn. He looks amazing. Fuck, I love the AdMech. The designs are so good. The tall, hunched tech priest stares at you unblinkingly. A breathing mask conceals his gaunt features. The skin on his hands is a sickly grey hue, while his augments show signs of combat damage and are plated with black chromium, giving him the general air of lugubriousness. Initiating identification procedure. This unit is defined as Logis Opticon 22 and is fully authorized representative structural part of the Cognizance Fleet and the Priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic links, trade deals, and donations. Initiating official greeting procedure. Esteemed high-value visitors, glory, success to House Von Valancius. Veneric Araya begins to flow from the scratched box attached to the priest's chest. Requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation to Locaster Theta. Pascal exchange glances in a short series of binaural signals before bowing their heads in satisfaction. Opticon 22's head bows noticeably lower than Pascal's. Ooh! So he does make a trade. Okay. Stims. Mobile extractum. Damn, 28. Webo. The fuck is that? Exotic. Oh, so it's low damage. It seems to it literally catches them. That's good. That's better than most bolters I've seen so far. Plasma pistol. Ooh. Omnisire axe. It's called the Will to Live. That's amazing. It's a 4-sword. Precise lasgun. Not stronger than Rebel sniper rifle. Haywire grenade. Power axe. Not bad. Another arc rifle. Okay. Deadly repeater. Way better than my current thing. Oh, that's the Rebel sniper is a solid projectile weapon. Didn't know that. That's good. The wielder gains 1 more action to kill. Force field emitter. That's a weapon? Fucking hell. Melter gun. Fortress world. Tempestus carapace. Fucking Yeah, he's got some good shit on him, hasn't he? Oh, explorators. Interesting. So it goes up then. So what does he want? Holy gifts. Do I have any heretical trophies? More holy gifts. Even more holy gifts. Holy gifts. Holy gifts, holy gifts. Any heretics? Just damn, I leveled him up to level 4. Holy shit. Armor kits are alright. I've got a crazy abundance of armor. Armor kit, armor kit, armor kit, armor kit. He's not keen on provisions. Mechanicus creations, armor kit. More holy gifts I didn't notice. Level 6. Right, let's have a look what we can get now then. So I can get that new bolt gun. Oh yeah, I didn't check what these deflect the target designator. Whenever the wearer hits an enemy with a deadeye shot, it reduces the enemy's deflection by -1 and applies 1 exploit until the end of combat. Very good. What are these deflection gloves? How's the way to parry melee attacks with a ranged weapon using ballistic skill and weapon? That's not bad. That would go really well with Agenta, because she has a significantly higher ballistic skill than weapon skill. Excuse me. I'll leave it for now. That's not really going to be worth anything. I can get that. Oh, I can't get that. Only 26, only 22. How far away is it for the melt? Oh, the melter gun is miles away. Yeah, they definitely don't want ranged weaponry. It's very basic for that, a very basic amount. They don't want miscellaneous, they don't want ranged weapons, they don't want provisions. Ship components are really the only other thing they want. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can give them. Cool. Don't need that anymore. Add to cargo. Drop. 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 Keeping that. Add to cargo. Add to cargo. Keep those. Drop. Drop. Don't know what that is. Oh, Drukhari shatter shards. Oh, there's Xenos cargo. Agenta doesn't have any gloves. Fantastic. Oh, go on then. Oh god, they look awful on her. That's cool. Because yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that. Her ballistic skill is 55. Rather than her weapon skill 30, which, if I'm right, is just melee attacks. Yeah, and then her strength is what deals damage. If I'm right, it's the damage. Into strength bonus, it deals 5% more damage. Oh, interesting. So she's just 15% naturally then using a melee weapon. Okay, that's not horrendous then. We'll do that, and then we'll do no sorting. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I did buy a bolt. Did I not buy that bolt gun? No, I don't think I did. I mean, realistically, I think the bolt gun's better than this, But that flamer has, not gonna lie, that's been nasty. Obligation question 34. Of Valencia's density, a volume of high grade promethium equal to received it and then didn't pay. Compensate. Remunerate. Settle accounts. Should I go on? Or is that enough synonyms? A stipulated payment reciprocal offer from the Cognition fleet could be made to Von Valencia's asset at the current time, after which the contractual obligation will be fulfilled, achieved, confirmed. Oh, I see. These are extra words that I could choose, but it's saying them. Confirm your status regarding the acceptance of payments, reciprocal offering. Nice. Sacred mechanism. The diplomat is interested in, considers expeditious cooperation with the rogue trader under the terms of the Treaty of Mars. It is willing to provide services to the Von Valencia's dynasty. On any simple sacred technology. Ooh! Is willing to pay for information on planets studied by the rogue trader. He finds it reasonable believes the forbidden knowledge in the hands of laity, the destruction of violations that go against the omniscience will, weakness of the mind, and will unleash Xeno heresy. Oh, look at that! That was a solid sentence. An example that demonstrates the outline pattern: a void station in the system of Langren's belt. According to the data available to the Cognition's fleet, the heretics on the station have been trade relations to the Xenos for the sake of obtaining dangerous Imperium. Destruction of these heretics is high priority, but not high enough to demand immediate action. Omniscient knows all and comprehends all. Isn't this... Amplifies a powerful state. Oh, it's not the one I thought it is. Okay. Drukhari have been serving stealing sons. Okay, that's... Plundered void station. Isn't this what I think it is? Because is there a way I can see the No. Those Skitarian Rustwalker stalkers look amazing. Also didn't know that they were so big. I had no idea that they were that big. They're fucking massive. I don't want these. I'm gonna go back there because I just want to see the oh, what the fuck's it called now? I want to see if it's that void ship that I spoke to where they were selling me goods. Okay. Just gonna be quick, and then we'll go back to the station. Oh, the Navis Nobility. It's not that one. Okay, so it says rumors. Alpha figure plays pivotal role in the Koronus Expanse as powers greater than hotbed of heresy. Okay, it's not that then. Already explored. Okay, that's fine. is Shadow Quarters. Probably should have walked around first and then gone here. Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
To the rest of Footfall. Okay, yeah. Let's do Void Dock Alpha Row, and then we'll explore and we'll find out where we need to go. Oh, it's a bit better. Didn't realize I was slanted. This isn't where I came from. Is this where I come from? The atrium? Excuse me. So this is a very story heavy. Only one combat this stream. Oh, this must be this main area. Ooh.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dark.
I am forever astonished that Reverend Hieronymus makes do with that shoebox of a chapel in the atrium for his servants. Footfall has several temples, far more befitting his status.
The Drusians are a unique order. They teach people to be content with little, and they follow that principle themselves.
Yowzers, this place is it's feckin' big. Yeah, this isn't where I thought it was. Let's go back. Jesus, I shouldn't have left because I don't know where I am now. It must have been the Void Dock. Actually, it looks about right anyway. Let's have a look. Come on. There we go. It is. It is. I've just ended up on the other side.
As it should be.
Jesus Christ.
Stop. There.
Hmm. That's cool. Rank 5 functional. What the hell is this? Let's steal some goodies, shall we? Let's do this. Just have been told by a rage lunch and the evidence again. In the attack, three low servitors were put out of commission. Further, another one. Here's where I'm not going to be able to leave this alone now, because this is so big. I've got to check everything. Oh, that's that same one again. I've been told off. Someone's been told off over there.
Keep your wits about you.
No? Damn, I was hoping they would see something. What's going on here then? What's going on here then? Guess I can't get to him. Living Saint of Drusus, Volume 3.
Duty prevails.
A small altar at the center of Drusus, a saint from the neighboring Calaxis sector.
The Footfall dockyard is a blessed wonder of the
Oh, it's a servitor.
of Messiah. The rest of the station is extraneous, a superfluous appendage.
of me.
For the dust.
Is there money to be made?
Strange rumor. The holy book by the altar. That void custom. Void damn customer. He's always on duty. Is he leaving? Hang out by the window. Remember to bow to the Emperor through the window. Who? Away from the irksome rabble. Aristocrat, 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 aristocrat. Finest wines from
I
Janus.
always have a backup plan.
Do ya? Do ya? Silver Skull, catch it. Catch it, Daddy. Catch it.
Let us not dawdle.
Interesting. So how the fuck do you get in there then? Okay, fair enough. So what's this loot I missed over here? Oh, there. Cool.
I always keep my options open.
I always keep my options open. Can I get up here, or is it just like just make-believe shit? I guess I go to the rest of football then. Okay, let's go. Let's have a look what these shadow quarters are. Oh, hang on. That's why I know it exists. Okay. Oh, this is this way. This can't be the hidden cache. This says by the windows, right? There's two quests I have here. Classified information. No, that's not it. So it says there's two caches by windows. The only windows I can actually really think of is this one.
Keep your wits about you.
Nope, these aren't by any windows. The only other windows are really is this. Oh, perhaps down there, but you can't get down there, I don't think.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay. Cache. Oh, I see. Those are the planetary ones, but okay, not really sure. Let's all have a look. Screw it. Lowest most alive. Okay, then visit.
The Shadow Quarters. When I was last on Footfall, I used to take my weapon and wander this area, anticipating an encounter with a mutant or a bandit. I enjoy it here. This place reminds me of the flagship's freight line. Almost like home.
Jesus. Oh, this place is big. This place is very big.
I always have a backup plan.
We'll keep exploring, screw it. If we don't get to the main quest tonight, that is fine with me. Let's say we continue in one direction. Keep going until we can't go no more. Lots of flamer like that, you idiot. We're almost refueled. Refueled here. Done. I have a feeling that's all. This guy's pretty much a cinder now. It's a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. Jesus Christ.
Let us not dawdle. You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Here comes the training target. Yeah, they're gonna get their asses plundered. Where's this guy anyway? Oh, he's just a fire starter. Is this the lead? That's the leader, Cinder. And then these are just thugs. Cool. Alright. Let's find a spot for Testra. Yeah, I think that covers a lot of it there. Agenta. Agenta can go there. Pascal. Pascal, you go here. Cassia here. You've got an absolutely crazy movement speed, so we'll get you here. And Abelard, get you here. Pascal's first. Very nice. Oh, it's very small.
My vow is to serve.
Okay, that's a free use. That is joint nemesis.
Request approved.
That would mean you won't be able to shoot. He missed us every single fucking person.
Running binaric override.
Don't know why I did that, but yeah, whatever.
Out my way.
Oh, you picked the wrong target. I stand corrected.
Let's get to it.
You may not have chose the wrong target.
I've suffered worse.
Owie! Oh, there's loads in that building. Can I, if I get, no, I can't get to him. She moves farther. If I can get here. If I go there, or can I get there? I can. So if I get Agenta here,
Guided by faith.
switch out to the Flamer. Okay, let's increase it to 100% more damage.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Strike is a prayer.
Gone. Gone. Let's switch back to that, so we got the extra thingy.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That'll do.
Hold on.
Oh. That's fine.
Here we go.
Very low damage. That's fine with me.
Let's make it quick.
Where are you going? You're going to attack. I thought you were going to attack Pascal then. Okay. Can she see this one? I think she has line of sight.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Press the advantage.
If I may.
Ooh, nasty.
Me.
Higher chance to higher chance to dodge, and then let's boost all of her abilities. 15. Oh, she can't shoot. Let's get to it. My. Good dodge. Good dodge. Oh, there's another one. Agenta is indeed surrounded, but that's fine. He may have resisted that. I don't know. Okay, Kibble is now. Hell yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be very, very fun.
This goes against the tenets.
She's just going to keep attacking. She won't stop.
Death, yours or mine.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give her a passive that. Oh, that means she heals when she activates the ultimate. Oh my god. She's not stopping.
As the tenets demand.
She doesn't stop. She's insane. She's so good. And that's it. That's all I can do. Because she can't move anymore.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh, he was stunned. Shit.
I refuse.
Oh, she's out of line of sight. That's frustrating. Although I think I can't move myself, right? I should be able to get Agenta from here. So I can get there. Yeah, there we go. I can boost her. Give her some boost.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
And I'm shooting him to give Pascal his chance to maneuver himself around, basically. So then, which one is the one that gives them bonus armor? That's the one. That's the one.
Cogitation failed. Request denied.
Fine.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
So here, we'll do this.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
This. These fuck knuckles are strong. Let's remove all the exploits from that. And then let's give him let's give him one.
Out of my way.
Out of my way. That's fine. They're all moving. They're all moving in a group, essentially giving Agenta like a huge advantage against them.
I'll do it.
Because I also have this too, so I can just absolutely fucking rail on him. And they're in cover. She moves there. She can hit them. She can hit all three if she goes there.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
So what we'll do is we'll just send all of them to fucking hell.
I am his will made manifest. This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nah, it didn't work. Only let you on one, okay.
Doubt is for the weak. You, my emperor!
Oh, I can keep going. Holy crap.
Eradicated.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Done. Okay. Oh, she has that as well. So I could,
Faith without deeds
in
is
theory,
worthless.
get a melee.
This is unacceptable.
You bitch.
I will not.
Can I not see him? Oh, is that guy dead? That's why I can't see him. Oh, he's dead.
As the emperor.
Let's get to it.
Agenta's enjoying this too much. Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, you're burning, and that looks like it sucks for you.
Cleanses the body.
Cool. Let's move her here.
Emperor, give me strength. That is foolishness.
Too far away.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Fucking hell, that did so much damage. Let's... Can't see her. Oh, I can see her. Okay, good. Let's give her
Isn't
that.
this a job for the serfs?
Nice, just giving her all of her abilities back, basically. Yeah, it won't hit, so we'll
None can escape the emperor's judgment.
get that free attack off. It's fine, that'll work. And just in case she gets attacked
If
again.
you insist, Lord Captain.
I'm here, maggot.
Oh man, maggot.
Aim for the heart next time.
Hey, you've had it. You're gone.
Blades and shadows, as honor ordains. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Literally, just
Just a minor
destroyed. Give him extra health. Not that he's gonna need it, but you know, it's always fun.
I'd rather not.
Ah!
Indeed.
Hell yeah. He's probably gonna burn to death on his turn. And here, there. You're gonna go one and bip him. Fucking eviscerated him. Ooh, we all leveled up. Hell to the yeah. Let's have a look and see what they got hanging around, right? Oh, that's a fun. First two reflection. It's fire damage as well as immunity to burning. I mean, what's that in compared to Agenta's standard flak armor? Shit, that is actually really good as well. No, because I don't think I have any other armor that's worth it for Agenta. Ooh, rot. Find out more about the strange gang. So we're taking a closer look at the belongings of those killed by the Anvirs and yeah, let's take everything back. Oh, excuse me, fucking hell. Fire blessed carapace. It's better. There's no downside to her taking it. No, it didn't actually make a look. It actually just give her that. Okay, cool. What was the other thing? She can wield that as well, but that does completely remove that from her. Can she wield a thunder? She can wield a thunder hammer, but it's not any better than the weapon she has. And that thunder hammer is 2 hits. It may have 2 more attacks, but I'm pretty sure 1 hit causes disturbed 2 rounds. And that just has way better effects. Ugh. That's what makes this nasty, is that just does so much better stat wise. Alright, let's load up some characters and show you. Ooh, okay. I can get powers again. Wounds at the beginning of each of their turns. Oh man. Sorry, just getting in a comfortable position. Oh man, that's so good. But I do need, because what have I got? I've got the one that increases toughness, heal, and psychic scream. Psychic scream to me is a single target. My gun does. My gun does significantly more damage. Mind rupture. Okay, assault. Everyone with a 7 cone in front of them suffers psychic shriek damage. Test are stunned. I mean, that's pretty good. And what does it need? It needs dominate or sensory deprivation. Blind and suffer -10 to all characteristics reduced by blindness, and must make a willpower test at the end of each of their turns. And then enfeeble just seems like at the end of combat, all targets within the area suffers. That's also fucking good too. When do I gain? When's the next one? Quite a few levels away. Gain that one there. Oh shit. So you gain 3 this level. 3 extra spell / abilities this level. Regeneration's really good. That's the only thing I've noticed. It's really fucking good. This is until the end of combat. The target recovers +4 wounds until the beginning. At the beginning of each of their turns, and removes 1 negative effect as well. And then warp speed, I think, just makes it faster at the end of combat. Ally gains. That's good too. Oh my god. Because Psychic Assault, base is fucking good. Mind Bond is also really good. Actually, I just realized. Biomancy. Enfeeble is Biomancy. Sensory deprivation. Dominate. All Dominate does is forces a target to move, wasting all their MP. The sensory deprivation blinds them, basically reducing all stats that require that get affected by blindness. So I think sensory dep. Okay, Magenta. Devastating attack. The Archman's next attacks, if it hits, will cause all the targets to make a toughness resistance test with a -10 penalty. If failed, the target will suffer a negative effect based on the attack type. So impact knocks them all prone for 1 round. Piercing and rendering damage inflicts bleeding and slows them until the end of combat. Oh shit. Energy and all other damage types are blinded. Power swords and power axes counters both energy and rending. Oh. Okay, hell. Reckless attack, which is immediately gain +8 movement points. The snacks of it. And wildfire will cost 0 AP and will not count towards the enemy attack limit. The cost of this ability is reduced by -1 AP for every 4 stacks of versatility. Cautious approach. Cautious. Snack. That's ready 4 more snacks. Kick. 6 damage instead of weapon damage. This attack does not. As a single melee, and will push the target 2 cells away. Against a confident approach effect until the end of combat, until this ability is used again, or if using cautious approach instead. Usual bonuses from versatility. The Archman's against 2% dodge. Awesome. That's approach effect the end of combat until this ability. Usual bonuses from versatility. The Arc Militant gains that, and the cautious approach. And uses the bonus instead of the usual bonus from versatility. The Archman's against 5. It removes all. Becomes immune to those effects as well. That's quite good. Jesus. I think confident approach though. Alright, dodge reduction. Yeah, dodge reduction means that I can dodge better, or it's devastating attack. I think confident approach. Doesn't get anything, okay. A strategist chooses 1 combat tactic areas. For 1 round, all enemies in that area are forced to re-roll successful dodge impact. Any enemies that suffer damage are left with less than 14 wounds. Oh my god, immediately die? And all allies and chooses one of the attack for 1 round or so it's getting the ability to move to that area. That's pretty good. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactics for 1 round. The targeted area bonuses are doubled. All allies inflicted. For 1 round, allies in that area gain +6 armor and cannot be overpenetrated, gain immunity to prone effects. That's good. Yeah, that'll do. Assassino. Elusive Shadow. For 1 round, the assassin becomes the lowest priority target for enemies and gains the elusive effect. Elusive can move through enemies. The assassin gains plus agility bonus, percentage, dodge, and dodge reduction. The assassin's attacks deal 10% additional damage and half cover provides with 50%. Elusive fades when the assassin attacks. Poise strike when the assassin makes an enemy suffer -10% to armor and -2 to faction. Then if there is 1 enemy adjacent to them, they gain less stacks than no enemies. Dance some carb. Dashes in a straight line for up to 3 cells, suffering -5 less damage from attacks or opportunity and gaining 10% dodge against attacks. The assassin does not dash through any enemies at the end of the turn. They gain -6 cover. Attack. The assassin's next single target attack will have a -50% armor penetration with a minimum of 0% armor penetration and +10 lethality. There's a minute attack. Rotate here. Enemies dodge and parries used against it. Killing edge. Assassin stacks granting 40% dodge to the target of this attack. If this attack hits the enemy, it deals an additional 17 round down damage, increased by twice the percentage of that target's missing wounds. Lethality. Specific assassin parameter that is equal to dodge or dodge reduction, whichever is higher. Death Whisper makes an attack that does not count towards the attack number per turn and does not block the assassin's movement, but deals only 25% of the assassin's usual damage if the hit is successful. The target suffers the hemorrhage effect. Hemorrhage at the beginning of the turn will suffer 8 rending damage. No, I think. Was it elusive shadow? Yeah, elusive shadow. Master Tactician. Oh, there's so much abilities she can get. Like crazy. Show me the path of mend reality. Mend reality. Decreases the deal degradation all allies gain. Deflection against all warp damage and psychic powers. Immolate souls is 15 to 34 damage to all targets in the line. And inflicts the soulburn 15 damage at the start of the turn. At the end of the turn. Fucking hell, when burning, psychers suffer additional damage every time they use psychic powers. Oh my lord. Creates a 3/3 corner. Every creature in it that enters or begins their turn in that area suffers 7 to 16 damage, and the zone remains for 3 rounds. That's quite good. Not purpose. Square. The enemy closest to that square immediately moves up to it and gets stunned. And the target point to starts to the navigator must pass over all and moves themselves towards it. Reveal the light. Jesus, show the path. And have at least 1 melee weapon. Vigil beyond time. Then we must make second use returns the target to the position. Oh, in the fight and restores its wounds to the state they were at during the time. If this cell is occupied, this ability on any target marks. Enemies must pass. The second use of this returns. Oh, I see. That's cool. So you can tag somebody with it. They can go all ham, and then you can blip them back to where they were to return them back. Spot a map, then it creates a circle with a 3-cell radius. Any creature that is inside of it enters it or ends the turn inside of it, not under the effect of apathy. Makes a willpower resistance test. Failure applies apathy. The target is immobilized, so run around suffers the effects of apathy. Target must make a wisdom resistance test. This removes the apathy. Failure sends a creature all around. Removes apathy and makes the creature immune to any further effects of spot at the end of combat. 2-cell radius around the target must pass will be stunned, immobilized immediately gain an extra turn where they attack their allies. Oh, cool. Oh, so it makes them attack them every time an enemy becomes the target of this navigator ability. During the same combat, they gain stackable. And it becomes cursed until the cursed or incoming warp damage is increased. Zone of fear. Waking nightmare. All allies within the area suffer -22 to their willpower and toughness. I do like this. Not gonna lie, mend reality. I do like it. I also like the touch of anger. I thought that's an augur. Oh, what? It's only spot of apathy or point of curiosity. Point of curiosity. Or spot of apathy. I don't have spot of apathy. Because I need notch of purpose. I need zone of fear or notch of purpose. Immolate the soul or warp curse unleashed. Waking nightmare. I think that's great though. And immolate the soul is also really good. Target suffers 15 times at the start of the turn. Fuck it. I'm gonna do that. Even though it looks like it's not gonna bolster anything. I'm gonna give it that. And then we'll do Abelard. Of course, there's an enemy in there. And all the Vanguard allies who are wielding melee weapons adjacent. Attack of opportunity, that's cool. So Bulwark. Until the start of the next turn, the Vanguard gains damage deflection against ranged attacks of the attacks of a yielding beacon. If it's not gains 10 plus 2 times the number of them yielding beacon stacks parry until the next turn. Yeah, but what's in yielding tokens? Oh, and you. Oh, that's what it is. Each time they're attacked, okay, and then Wall of Rockcrete. Cool. Against enemies, 2 cells around the Vanguard. Choose now all enemies within 3 stories around this ally must make a will step. Also, yeah. Is the priority target. Give a defensive stance. Oh, he has this too. Oh, get a 10% bonus to dodge. I could do toughness just to make you even more tougher. You can't wield force weapons unless... Why can't he have that? Must not have Adeptus, so he doesn't have those. Requires level 22 and must not have features for Xenos. Rutro. Yeah, let's just do 8 will not die. Let's give him some hit points. So hang on. $29. Sacred plus. Can I have? I hope she can. Oh, Drukhari. I see. Featured low. I have that feature though, right? Lance weapon, melter weapon, heavy weapon, armor, dueling flame, specialist, Drukhari. Oh, it must just be Drukhari weaponry then. So features. Lure Xenos. But I have features, right? I thought I had that as a feature. Illusory gun potence, telepathy. I guess I don't. Interesting. Yeah, so I need to go look back in my inventory then. Oh, it is a Drukhari weaponry. That's also Drukhari weaponry. Huh. That's interesting. That also does a stupid amount of damage. But can't have it. Because she's an adept sororitas. I didn't think she could wield that kind of stuff anyway. Okay, where are we? So we just obliterated all of these.
Is there money to be made?
There is, darling. Always is. There's a man up there. Right. But what we're going to do is we are going to call it night.